And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Volume 4 of Ryan's Ramblings. First of all, I'd like to apologize for two things. A, taking a little longer to record this vlog than I thought it would. I got really busy with work, so I apologize for the week and a half delay. You will never go that long again without having to see one of my vlogs. Just think about that. That's a terrifying thing. May God have mercy on your soul. And second of all, I apologize if this vlog's not as good. This is my second time recording this one because the other one cut off 3/4 of the way through because it said I didn't have enough space. Stupid iOS 7 update taking up all kinds of space. But yeah, we're back. I do apologize for the lateness again. It's been a really busy week at work. I had a 6-day stretch at Target, and I was oftentimes tired, too tired to record a vlog and form coherent thoughts at the same time. So yeah, but now I have a day off. I have some energy. So here we are. It's been a good week. I've gotten to see the Bowers a lot this week. Elizabeth and Josh, who are just two of my favorite people on earth. They're just so wonderfully fantastic. I love those guys, and they are my favorite couple in the world. So yeah, I got to see them, and it was good. Another great swing dancing story. This one's a lot worse than my last one. Also, if you are offended, if you are an animal rights person, or the thought of hearing about the violation of a dead chicken offends you, you might want to skip out. But you're going to miss a funny story. So why would you do that? So I met a girl on swing dancing, and things are going good. You know, I'm dancing, I'm talking, I'm working my game. Well, what little I have. And she's like, "What do you do?" I work at Target in the Dallas. She's like, "Oh, cool." She's like, "Normally I'd ask, but like, what all do you do? But I want you to tell me what you did today." Thinking, okay, so I tell her, you know, I helped out guests, and I filled the floor, and I made this, and I made that, and then I'm like, now let me tell you the worst part of my day. She's like, okay, cool. I'm like, I spent an hour violating dead chickens, and then she's just like her jaw, you could hear it hit the floor. For those, most of you don't actually know this. We do rotisserie chickens at Target, and someone has to put them on steel racks to be cooked. And on Thursday, that was me. I don't like the way this light is. I'm gonna... yeah, that's better. Although I still am a little obscured by the shadow, but it makes me seem more like Batman. If it makes me seem more like Batman, I am all in. So basically, to do that, we call it racking chickens. I basically have to shove a steel rod in a pan up a chicken. Yep, it's about as gross as it sounds. And so I told her that, and like her jaw hit the floor. I'm like, yeah. And then I had to pull all the fat off and the feathers and like fold its legs forward and its wings behind its head. And she's just like, oh my God. And I'm like, I know, isn't it terrible? She's like, yeah. And like, you could just tell that she was like, I'm trying to be funny here, but this is one case where my stupid mouth, hello John Mayer's song, totally backfired on me, as it often has a habit of doing. And then 10 seconds later, she's like, thank you for the dance, but I'm going to go say hi to my friends who just got here. I'm just like, oh, damn, there goes another one. So yeah, my mouth got in the way. It's funny, I told that story to my coworker, Nancy. For those of you who don't know, I work with a 55, I'm guessing, year old woman named Nancy, who is just, she's so funny. She just doesn't care at all. She's the human equivalent of the animal, the honey badger. And if you don't get that reference, go watch the video, Honey Badger Don't Care. But I tell that story to my coworker, Nancy, and Nancy's just like, I'm like, Nancy, why are you laughing at me? And Nancy's like, she thinks you're a loser. I'm like, oh, thanks a lot. But no, Nancy's awesome. So that's what's been going on with me. Both my fantasy football teams on this week. Not that any of you people care. Although Joey Himmelberg, I kicked your ass by 58 points. How do you like them apples? I know you're the defending champion, but that was last year. And this year, I beat you. And Katie, wonderful Katie, if you're watching this, I'm going to beat you next week. Although, I know you just had a little baby girl, and she is adorable, and I'm so happy for you in Austin, but I'm going to kick your ass next week. I have Marshawn Lynch at home against Jacksonville. Who do you have? Exactly. Man, I do not like the lighting of this at all, but I don't feel like doing this a third time, so we're going to put this on YouTube, because I can. The other big thing that's been going on is with the New York Yankees, and why I hate them right now. For those of you who don't know, the New York Yankees are the greatest thing that ever happened in professional sports. They're my favorite team on earth, more than the Vikings. And for those of you who know how much I like the Vikings, I like the Yankees twice as much as I love the Vikings. But some of you are like, why do you like them? They're a New York team. You're from Minnesota. Yeah, I am. But I was raised as a Yankees fan because my great-great-uncle Wade pitched for them in the 1920s. He was on the greatest, in my opinion, the 1927 Yankees are the greatest baseball team of all time. Started World Series games, pitched World Series shutout games. He was drinking buddies with Babe Ruth, which was kind of cool, and he even gave the eulogy at Babe Ruth's funeral. So, and my grandpa also played for them some minor league ball in the 50s. So, then my dad was raised to be a Yankees fan, and then he raised me to love them, and now I'm stuck. So I love them. We could go into a whole other debate about whether what they do, people accuse them that they cheat and buy teams and victories, which I think is the most ridiculously stupid freaking thing on earth. I hate that logic. I will kill that argument. But that's another vlog. I'm here to talk about why I hate the Yankees right now, and more so, my hatred of one man, Alex Rodriguez, A-Rod. My former favorite player on earth for baseball, next to Derek Jeter. For those of you who don't know, Derek Jeter can do no wrong. I will name my first child after Derek Jeter. Seriously, I'm not kidding. Women, if you're watching this and you ever want to get married to me, know that we're naming our first child Derek after Derek Jeter. This is non-negotiable. Well, maybe it's negotiable, but we'll get to that later. Why am I talking? I don't know. But A-Rod, you all know, he's taken steroids. He's been accused of steroids his whole career. And basically, for those of you who haven't followed up, A-Rod never drug tested for steroids, back when steroids were actually legal. Where am I going with that? And then he denies it, and then there's something called the Mitchell Report that came out that said he took steroids. And after denying to Katie Couric that he took steroids, he admitted in an interview later, yeah, I took steroids when I was in Texas. So I'm like, but that was a while ago. He admitted it. I thought he was clean. But I still kind of hated him because he sucked in the playoffs. And then the 2009 playoffs happened when A-Rod was basically the man. Suck it, Twins fans. Joe Namath can eat A-Rod, okay? A-Rod killed Joe Namath. Twins suck. You guys are a terrible franchise. Man, I'm not doing myself any favors. Okay, I got 2 minutes. But then A-Rod started going downhill, and now he just basically, his name was on another steroid list from the Biogenesis Clinic in Miami. And he got arrested again. Not arrested, but popped for steroids again. And the thing is, though, he's appealing the suspension because he doesn't want it because he's getting paid $30 million a year. And the Yankees, instead of, he can play while he's appealing it. But the Yankees, are so desperate right now that they're letting him play, even though he's a cheater, a fraud. I hate the guy. I will never wear that jersey again. I'm getting depressed just talking about this, but where was I going with that? I don't know, but I'm going to keep going. A-Rod is a fraud. See what I did there? A-Rod, a fraud? Very funny. But the Yankees, they're still paying him, although they're trying to get out of his contract, because I hope A-Rod never sees the baseball field again. He will, but I hope he never does. He has taken enough money from this team. He can't play anymore. He's a shell of what he used to be. But he's actually playing okay right now. But I'd rather the Yankees not make the playoffs this year than make the playoffs with the help of A-Rod. That's how much I hate him. And unfortunately, we're out of time. I will never upload a long vlog longer than 10 minutes again because YouTube rejected it. Maybe it's because it was drunken rambling too. I don't know. But anywho, thanks again for watching. Hopefully my next one will be up in the next couple days. I have something super important that I want to talk about that goes out to most of you. Most of you are 20-somethings like me. This is a message for you guys. It's something that I've been struggling with that I want to talk about, and it's going to be a very serious vlog. So thank you for watching. Hit me up on Facebook. Follow me on Twitter at Ryan W. Hoyt. Let me know what you think. Subscribe to me. Leave what you think in the comments section. Do the Yankees suck? Do they not suck? I don't know. Anywho, this is it for now. Hoyt Money out.